For decades, the Iranian people have carried pain that no nation should ever have to endure. War, sanctions, fear, loss, instability. And the truth is, the United States government helped create a lot of that suffering. To the people of Iran, we are sorry. We are sorry for interfering in your country's future. In 1953, the United States helped overthrow Iran's democratically elected government. A nation's future was taken out of the hands of its own people, and the consequences of that decision echoed across generations. Distrust, instability, anger, and division grew from that moment, and millions of ordinary Iranians were left to live with the consequences. We are sorry for the economic pain caused by decades of sanctions. While governments argued and politicians spoke about strategy, ordinary Iranian families struggled to survive. Parents worried about food prices, medicine, jobs, and how they would care for their children. No child should suffer because two governments are in conflict, and no family should live under constant economic pressure created by foreign powers. We are deeply sorry for Iran Air Flight 655. In 1988, 290 innocent people were killed when a U.S. warship shot down a civilian passenger plane. People who boarded a plane expecting to return home never made it back to their family. To the parents who buried children because of an American missile, we are sorry. To the families who waited at airports for loved ones who would never arrive, we are sorry. That tragedy should never have happened, and the pain of it still lives in the heart of many Iranian people today. We are sorry for the decision to abandon diplomacy when there was still hope for peace. When the United States withdrew from the Iran nuclear deal during the first Trump administration in 2018, many people feared it would increase tensions, deepen distrust, and move both countries closer to conflict instead of stability. For many Iranians, that decision brought renewed sanctions, more economic hardships, and the feeling that peace efforts could disappear overnight because of political decisions made far away from their homes. And now, during the current war, more innocent blood has been spilled. At an all-girls elementary school in Manab, more than 170 people, most of them young girls between 7 and 12 years old, were killed when the school was struck during bombing operations connected to a nearby military target. Young girls who should have been laughing in classrooms, learning, dreaming about their futures, were killed in an instant. Families sent their daughters to school and never saw them come home again. To the parents who dug through the rubble looking for their children, we are sorry. To the families forced to bury little girls whose lives had barely begun, we are sorry. No military objective is worth the life of a child. No explanation can erase the horror of parents losing their daughters this way. The American people are not your enemy. Most Americans look at the suffering of the Iranian people and feel heartbreak, shame, and sorrow for the role our government has played in so much pain. An apology cannot undo decades of damage. It cannot bring back the passengers of Flight 655. It cannot rebuild lost lives or return the young girls killed at Manab to their families. But silence is not justice. Pretending no harm was done is not peace. So to the people of Iran, we say this clearly. We are sorry for the suffering. We are sorry for the loss. Failed leadership has created suffering for innocent people who had no part in the decision that led to war, sanctions, and destruction. For too long, civilians have been forced to carry the human costs of political failure. No child, no parent, no civilian should ever again become collateral damage for failed leadership decisions. We refuse to accept a world where innocent families pay the price for political conflict, military aggression, and the failures of those in power. From this moment forward, we refuse to allow failed leadership to continue causing civilian suffering. We must do more than apologize. We must choose a different future. Let this be the beginning of a new chapter between our countries. Not a relationship built on threats, sanctions, war, or fear, but a relationship built on mutual respect, honesty, diplomacy, and humanity. We must work together for a future where American and Iranian children grow up without hatred being passed down to them. A future where peace is stronger than revenge. A future where cooperation replaces destruction across the Middle East. We resolve to pursue understanding instead of endless hostility. We resolve to value human life over political power. And we resolve to help build a peaceful future for both our nations and for the entire region. The people of America and the people of Iran deserve more than another generation of conflict. We deserve a new beginning, and we will build one together.